Hey everybody, welcome to Mining Standard. I'm Corbin and this is Red-Green Dinosaurs. And this is our opponent playing Hope of Gearapor, huh? Okay. Well, the Savage Stomp might be pretty good. Let's go ahead and play the Commune with Dinosaurs here. We need a 3-drop, kind of desperate. Well, we do need a 3-drop. I guess we're not going to get one. I guess we'll get a Rootbound Crag instead. Okay, well, here's the thing. I like what we have going on. I like our hand. I like that our opponent mulliganed. I like that we have Savage Stomp and Ripjaw Raptor. That's kind of the dream here. What I don't like is that we currently don't have any plays until turn 4. Maybe it should have been a mulligan, I'm not sure. The Commune with Dinosaurs kind of helped it along. So until his next turn, target player who was dealt combat damage can't cast non-creature spells. I mean, we couldn't stomp him. Well, we'll commune once, we'll try to commune again, I guess. Hopefully this one finds us a 3-drop. It did not. It did find us good cards, though. Carnage Tyrant is obviously the sweetest here. And against a blue-black opponent, Carnage Tyrant might be better than Register Alpha. Register Alpha pretty good, though. I guess I take Regisaur Alpha, given our mana situation, and that we don't have 6. I don't know. Maybe it's correct to take the 6-drop there, because our 4th turn will be Ripjaw Raptor, our 5th turn will be Ripjaw Raptor, plus hopefully Savage Stomp, and then, you know, our 6th turn would curve out pretty well into Carnage Tyrant. But Regisaur Alpha is also very good against Blue-Black Control or Blue-Black Improvise, or whatever it is our opponent's up to. So I'm not sure what's correct there. I do know that we will no longer be Savage Stomping our opponent. Okay, well, good news is they're not really putting us under any pressure. And only have 3 cards in hand. Now, Blightkeeper, wow, that is aggro, okay. Guess it's a flying man, and by that I mean a flying bat imp thing. But not a vampire bat. Which might be a misflavor for Ixalan, because there are both vampires and apparently bats in the set. It could be a vampire bat and then be a sweet little tribal card. Alright, well, that's another land. That's not exactly what we wanted here. Yeah, our opponent light on cards, not putting us under a ton of pressure. Let's see what they're up to here. A Harvester. Okay, again, good card, but not the end of the world for us. We take 3 this turn? We get to play Ripjaw Raptor? We need removal, though. So we need to draw a more Savage Stomp or a Braid. Oh, there's the Drover right on time. Alright, well, we'll get a Ripjaw Raptor in play, and we'll see where things go from here. Our opponent only has 1 card. It might just be a land or something, and they're not really doing anything we care about. I guess we have to be careful that we don't fall to 4 life and get drained out by the Blightkeeper. We'll see what's up. The bad news for us is our opponent has... Okay, it's just blue-black flying creatures, I guess, because that is a lot of flyers. And, in fact, Siren Stormtamer is pretty good. Oh, man. Well, this is not great. Our cards are sweet, but his cards all fly. Chandra's going to be good in this sideboard, I know that. And this Lifelink's going to keep him well ahead of us. This is not looking great. Gosh, we're down to 9. Okay. That's rough. Okay, so I could go Huntmaster into Ripjaw Raptor. It's probably worse than just playing Regisaur Alpha, though. I guess we're just having to try to race or something. We're just desperately trying to draw a removal spell, because if we draw a removal spell, then we can kill this, and then we can stomp something else, and it, you know, might kind of snowball. Although this is a big problem. So this is Harvester gaining them life, so we can't even race effectively. I think we're dead. I think that's... I said a lot of words, basically, I think, to mean that we're dead. Gosh, we've been unsummoned. Super dead. Interesting deck. So it's just blue-black flyers. Tempo, you know, with unsummon and so on. And he's literally just playing this to be a flying man. And this is kind of a sweet one. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the air. Hey, we're just actually dead here because the Storm Tamer keeps him safe. Okay. Interesting deck. I see you. See what's going on here. We didn't draw very well. We have great sideboard cards for this. We have Sweltering Suns for this even. Great sideboard cards for this matchup. Okay. All right, well, good to know. Good to know. We know what we're up against at least. And we'll figure out how to best deal with it. All right, cards we know. Yeah, I just want all this. Oh my gosh, just give it all to me. All right. These cards are all incredible. Now, obviously, we need to cut a whole bunch of cards. But I think that we are kind of definitely not the beatdown here. Gosh, Simut's good too. Yeah, we're just not the beatdown. We're the control deck in this matchup. 100%. That said, I don't know what to sideboard exactly, but they're actually sideboarding out a lot of dinosaurs here. Simut's just kind of really good against what he's got going on. Maybe this Harvester is going a little too deep. You know, maybe we're just going to kill his stuff. We don't need to mess around with that. And Glorybringer is, like, in theory, yeah, it's probably better than Regisaur Alpha. I might cut a Commune. Sure. I don't think we want the Blasting Cannons. We just want to kill his guys. We just want to spend 3-4 turns killing all his creatures. And this hand will do that. Yeah, we can Abrade next turn. The Savage Stomp's obviously not doing anything for a while, but Abrade into Chandra is a good start. Now, we do have to kill that. That card is very annoying. Alright, not exactly what we were looking for. Do I kill this? I'm going to pass. Because the thing is, our opponent might play Freebooter or something here, which means he taps out. We can hit it with the Abrade. I'll take one here. Because this only gets... Oh, wow. Or ability. Card's really good. The thing is, I don't want a Freebooter to take our Chandra, so... An Aerialist. Okay, well, I guess I will be abrading that. Alright, we want to draw another removal spell here. That's just not what we wanted. Okay, well... Our opponent's almost certainly going to have something. And then we'll play Chandra, but then Chandra's just going to bite the dust soon thereafter. It's a weird little matchup. I feel like it's got to be in our favor, but, you know, we did not have a good hand for it game one. In game one might not be in our favor. Oh, wow. That's good. That's great for us. As long as he doesn't have another one drop. Okay, well, things are looking up. That was a big turn. Charted Course is great for him, but not so great for him is that he doesn't have an answer to this Chandra. Yeah, we could have, you know, if he'd had something a little different, we could have lost this game. We might very well still lose the game, I'm not saying that, but it could have been a lot worse for us. Okay, well, the good news is, yeah, here our opponent, we get to untap with Chandra, and that's obviously very, very good, because we can use Chandra for mana, play Regisaur Alpha, use Savage Stomp to fight one of his creatures. So he needs 2 flying creatures here to try to get our Chandra, and even then he might not be able to. Charter Court's good, but taking a turn off very bad for him. That's pretty interesting as well. I'm a little surprised our opponent did nothing. I don't know what that means exactly. I think I'm just gonna play the Regisaur Alpha here. Try to attack. I don't know what's going on with our opponent, but we're about to find out. I see. Well. Bad news. So I kind of punted this turn. I didn't know what he'd have. I wasn't expecting a Flash Flyer. I obviously don't know what this deck is. But, you know, in retrospect, clearly I should have had mana with Chandra to cast the Regisaur Alpha. And then I could have had green to Savage Stomp him playing that. But I don't know how I'm supposed to know this. Expect this card here. I've never seen this deck. Ixalan's brand new. I think it's hard to prepare for that one. Where it said we are going to get punished. I was thinking maybe our opponent would have a counterspell or something for the Regisaur Alpha, and then I would just plus Chandra. I didn't expect that, but it was pretty good for him. And, you know, I say that, but this game's not out of reach for us, but that wasn't a great turn. Gosh, we're whiffing hard on these plays here. All right, we'll go ahead and try to Savage Stomp. If he has Unsummon, we want him to unsummon the Regisaur Alpha, so we'll do it like this. Floated out pretty hard here. We even exiled a lane with Chandra. Lookouts Dispersal. Well, I will just pay 4. Well, I guess I'm glad we played a land. This is good. We're learning what our opponent has, and that's also a pretty valuable thing here. We're figuring out that, 1, we need to worry about Dreamcaller Siren. 2, there's Lookouts Dispersal in the deck. I don't think I attack with this now. I don't want to trade it off with that thing. So we're picking up. If we can somehow get through this game, and I don't know necessarily that we will, we're going to have to draw something good, but we're at least learning what to play around from our opponent. The element of surprise, which is, you know, already hurt us a little bit, will be gone next game. If we can make it to the next game. Yep, that's a killer. At least we do have this 5/5 Regisaur Alpha. Our dinosaur is done. Dinosaur token is done attacking, though, that's for sure. Well, that actually allows him to trade with our Regisaur Alpha, doesn't it? Alright, Raptor. Yeah, I should have played it pre-combat. I'm so bad at remembering that this thing has so many words on it. It gives other dinosaurs haste. He can actually, gosh, and he can trade with our... Yeah, that's a punt. Punted this game a couple ways. I know, I'm bad, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Alright, well, we're not dead yet, and I'm not playing particularly well in this match. Familiarity with decks cannot be overstated. Not only, you know, are all my opponents... Gosh, got another one. Are all my opponents' cards new to me, but my own cards are new to me. Because I've never played this deck or this format. So, Outside of, you know, the Merfolk testing videos last week, but might have to slow down and talk a little less here and try to play a little better because this has not been great. That said, you know, this game's still winnable. Sweltering Sun. Oh my gosh. I've also drawn like 5 non-land cards only. Because this Gimme with Dinosaurs hit a land only. So this has actually just been very, very unfortunate. Yeah, our opponent could have been an 11, and this would be knocking him down to 7, and that would make a big difference. He's just never going to have to block this thing. He's going to flying man us to death with this Harvester. Because we just can't draw anything. Plus he's got 5 mana, okay. Yeah, I think I punted this match away. We've drawn horrendous, but I've also played really badly. Our opponent's gaining... Well, we still have lots of good cards. We can still draw like Sweltering Suns, which would just be insane because it would kill all of his creatures and trigger our Ripjaw Raptor even. We could draw Glorybringer, start shooting down his stuff, and Glorybringer can block Harvester even. So we have a lot of good draws. In fact, our top decks are almost certainly more powerful than our opponents. However, our opponents are going to fly and ours are not. Interesting that he chose not to get in there with the Harvester that turn. Wow, because he just drew perfects. Okay. Guess we have to gain life here. Well, I guess, you know, could be worse. Not good, but it could be worse. We have some haymakers in the matchup. If we can just survive long enough to get to them. Opponent is out of cards now, at least. It's very interesting he chose not to attack with the Harvester because I feel like if he just is trading Harvester with... Yeah, I mean, this is good for us. I'm very happy to trade this Raptor for something on his board and then turn it into another card. This is very, very good for me. Simply because we have so many bombs in the matchup that he doesn't. Just drawing a card here and taking one of his flyers off the board is, I think, very key. I think he should have just attacked with his Harvester and tried to race us. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it just may not matter though. We're on 10 lands here. This is rough. Rough stuff. Well, we're 1 card deeper. We took a 2/3 off the board, a 2/3 flyer. At least when there's... Gosh, the Death Court Scavenger does not attack into an Aethersphere Harvester very well. That's for sure. Our opponent can crack in for a whole bunch of damage, and here it comes. The good news with the Harvester attacking us is that we do get a crack back with the Scavenger and then gain 2 life in that case, which I think is good. Because we're just trying to find Sweltering. Jeez. Oh, it doesn't feel good. All right, well, gotta crash in with the team here. We gain 2 life. No, I actually think we don't. I think I exile a non-creature card. Make our guy 4/3. He just takes it, though. I mean, otherwise we're just trading with this. No, I just gotta gain the life, I think. We're not going to race this Harvester, but he can trade it now with just one of his 2/3s. But if we don't do it, then he doesn't trade it with anything. He just takes the damage and continues to outrace us. So, you know, we're getting this stuff off the board. That gained us some life. Still have a lot of great cards we can draw. I think Siren Storm Tamer is the one I'm scared of most because it makes everything but Sweltering Suns bad. Oh my gosh, he's playing favorable wins. Well, now we're coming down to it. I think we've drawn like six out of our last 7 cards have been land. All right, we're taking a million. Oh, his top deck's been so much better. All right, this is rough. Yeah, that's Chandra play coming back to get us. We're just dead, huh? Sweltering Suns or bust right here. Chandra into Sweltering Suns, maybe even. We've been through a lot of cards. Because we bottomed stuff even. I mean, we might have bottomed it earlier. Oh, well, yep. That makes sense. Okay, we'll cycle this one. I think we're still dead. 8 is not enough. This was absurd. I'd love to have that match back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so if our opponent doesn't draw a creature, we're not dead. Wow, he didn't draw a creature, we're not dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 6 lands though, so. All right, well, we got a shot. We got a shot. We got a shot. All right, we're 5. Okay, that was pretty good. Hanging around, not dead. We attack with the Gorger. It deals damage to the Harvester, and then we kill with Chandra. Okay, we got a plan. And I can do it. I can attack with both creatures even because the Harvester will have 6 toughness, and we'll deal it 3. Which means I can also, well, if I choose to gain life with this, then he can just trade it with his Blightkeeper and take 3. He can just take the whole thing anyways. Not that I think he will. I'm going to gain life. Because if he does take it from the Blightkeeper, then I can play Chandra and get rid of the Aerialist anyways. I think he's going to view this as a desperation attack and go for the Harvester block. Yep. All right, let's give the Chandra a shot here. All right, we're still obviously not even close to being out of the woods, but we're not just dead. Our opponent can hit us down to 2. But I have a feeling he's going to take out Chandra, and it makes a lot of sense to take out Chandra, but we have given ourselves an out. You know, we get another draw step at least here. Come on. And we draw yet another land. That was a frustrating match. The third Aethersphere Harvester has arrived. That's a frustrating way to lose, but you know what? I played pretty poorly. And I think it was the extra damage from the Ripjaw didn't matter, but that Chandra play early, I didn't think through what he had. And you know what? The Element of Surprise got us because he had this Dreamcaller Siren, and I had no idea to expect that, and it was very, very good for our opponent. So, you know, I didn't know the deck, and I didn't take into account everything it could be, and we paid the price for it. So, lesson learned there. That was an interesting deck. I mean, that's why you play something that people don't know what to expect. So good games, good games. Yeah, wish I could run that one back, but here we are. Good match. Thanks for watching.